People love to ask me, can I go barefoot on a boat? And I look at them straight in the face. I said, well, you can, but how do you feel about losing a toe? There's boats designed out there that have flush decks. There's no cleats. There's no blocks on the boat. You can actually walk on the boat and be very, very comfortable. Most of the boats that I go on, you get on and you have at least two cleats. You've got winches. You've got blocks. You've got rails. You've got tracks on them. And if I was wearing bare feet, I can tell you right now, within 30 seconds, I would either stub my toe or, my heel would hit something or the bottom of my foot would be on a track and it'd be very painful. It's much, much better, in my personal opinion, to wear shoes. You want to know the difference between a normal sneaker and a boat shoe. There is some differences. Some things I'm going to show you what you can do to check to see if something you have in your closet will work. I'm going to use this Musto shoe. So when you look at it, there's a lot of siping in here. So siping is what helps it get a little bit of its grip. So when you're on water, has anybody ever hydroplaned? Yep, I have. And it's just like all of a sudden your shoe just goes on top of the water. What boat shoes are doing is they are looking for the stickiest rubber you can find, because that is what's going to help you against your deck, right? You're healing and all of a sudden you don't want to be sliding. So turn your boat shoe over or turn your regular shoe over and take your fingers and start to feel, is my rubber nice and soft? Okay. And if it is, then you can wear it. So there's a lot of different sneakers. You're going to look at, you're going to look at moccasins, you're going to look at sneakers, and there's a lot on the market. You can look and see, make sure you get one that actually fits you. So this here is a moccasin by Dubarry, and this on the sole, you'll see all the siping in there. What that does is that allows the water to run out while your foot is going, and hopefully this grip is working. So I will tell you, boat shoes have a lifespan. If you get your boat shoe and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, it's kind of seems a little bit slippery, that is because rubber has a lifespan. And when rubber kicks, let me tell you, it's like plastic. And it just is like a pair of hockey skates. And you are just going to slide all over the place. So just be aware of that when we have customers come in and they're buying boat shoes, we strongly suggest that they wear their flip-flops or some other shoe to the boat and then put your shoes on when you're on the boat. That'll also make whomever is the owner of your boat a little bit happy, because what can happen when you have little sipes in your shoes and you're walking along, and unfortunately you're walking along a nice, beautiful blue stone parking lot. Well, those little rocks can get embedded in here. And then if you get on a boat with a teak deck, oh my gosh, there could be some yelling. So it's always better just to wear your regular shoes to the boat, have your boating shoes in your bag, and then you switch them out. Then you'll be happy. Everybody will be happy. So shoes, look at the bottoms. It's all about the grip on the sole, and it's all about what fits your foot. Okay. Now there's boots. There's dinghy boots and there's offshore boots. I've got an offshore boot here. One of the most popular ones is the Dubarry, which, believe it or not, this is a leather boot that has a Gore-Tex membrane attached to it. So it actually is a breathable, waterproof boot. One of the most popular, they're made in Ireland, and you can be sure that the Irish make great boots, because anyone ever been there? I think it rains every day. And the Zhik boot, you'll see that the bottom has the siping in it. And as I described, that what I really like about the new boot is this is your rubber part. It's really soft right there, but you have flexibility here. So the way this works is you have a gaiter that we're going to pull down, and I'm going to show you how nice and soft this part of your boot is. So when you're trying to maneuver, you can actually move your foot around. Then when you are putting these boots on, you would put them on your bibs or your salopettes. The bottom ankle is going to come inside the gaiter. You're going to close it. Then you've got that nice and tight. Then you're going to pull the gaiter up and over, so that if water ever really wanted to try to get in, it would have to go down the gaiter, then up your bibs, and then down to your foot. So chances are your foot's going to stay completely dry unless you actually put your foot in the water.